Happy Election Day, everybody. This is Kevin Mullen from the Office of Youth and Young Adult Ministry. Our mission is to love and serve young people, and I have your 2-Minute Tuesday for you on November 3rd. If you haven't done so already, make sure to get out there and vote. Virtue's teaching safety lessons. I mentioned this last week and sent an email out on Thursday, but every year the Diocese of Helena requires each parish and school to do a teaching safety lesson, and that still remains even in the midst of the pandemic. So check out the Diocese website for more info, diocesehelena.org/virtus-2020. And if you'd also help me, I sent an email out on Thursday to all my contacts for the teaching safety programs, but I got a lot of emails that bounced back to me. So if you'd help me out by just confirming with whoever in your parish or school who's responsible for teaching safety, just make sure that they got that email. I know there's been a lot of turnover and changes in email and staff this last year. So if you'd please contact me and make sure that I have the correct email address for you, I'd greatly appreciate it. Couple of updates on CYC Board. We know that CYC Board looks differently this year, just like everything else in the world of ministry, but I did want to update you on a couple of things that we've been working on. This year, our biggest effort is really to let young people know that they are not alone, that they are being prayed for, and that they are loved. So everything that we're doing is kind of focused around those things. Number one, we have our logo and theme this year, and these are incredibly important for us to maintain and create a sense of belonging and identity for our CYC Board. And not just for creating a sense of belonging on CYC Board, but helping young people feel like they belong to something bigger than themselves, namely the church. So thanks to Marrin and the marketing crew, especially Maggie Toeckes and all of those who've just put a ton of work into those designs. We're also running small groups. Each of our officers are running small groups of 5 to 7 other young people. They're meeting about every other week and just connecting to share with one another, pray with one another, and just to maintain some sense of belonging and sense of connection to each other. We're also doing our best to make personal connections, especially with caring adults. This includes sending out things like birthday cards. Thanks to Sophie Frangelo and our communications team for coordinating all of that. And also just personal connections from our youth ministers, phone calls especially. So thank you to all of you who are continuing to do that work, not just for CYC Board, but for all of our young people across the diocese. Know that I am working on plans for our December CYC Board meeting, including making some alternative plans in the event that we're not able to meet. So stay tuned for more details. The annual Catholic Appeal, just a reminder for you to make your own commitment through the ACA. Bishop Vetter put out another great video last week talking about ministry to young people, specifically to those through our campus ministry. Ministry to young people in our diocese is of the utmost importance, especially to Bishop Vetter. Thankfully, we have a long history of ministry to young people, from elementary school through high school and into campus and young adulthood. So your generosity through your professional and volunteer work, your prayers and support, and your financial contributions help us to further this mission to share the saving, joyful gospel of Jesus Christ with young people. So thank you, and I encourage you to share and invite others to contribute to the ACA. That's it for this week. As always, please continue to pray for me, pray for our bishop, and together we will pray for our young people. God bless.